Friends, welcome to my channel Safety in Pocket. Today we will study about causes of accident. Before we all know about what is accident. Accident is an unplanned, unexpected and unwanted event that causes injury, loss or damage. So, the causes of accidents are of two types. These are unsafe actions and unsafe conditions. Unsafe condition. Unsafe action means the positive act, that is commission of an act, or a negative act, that is omission or failure to perform an act which a prudent man should not have done and which results in hazard, accident or injury. It means if any work is carried out forcefully, otherwise if any process or any part of the process is omitted, then it will happen or it will cause accident, which is the result of any hazard, accident or injury. The unsafe act is the wrong operation or malfunction of a person. If any person is doing any wrong operation, he is not obeying the safe working process or doing any other works which are not acceptable in the work area, then it will cause accident. In this case, the accident happens due to carelessness, lack of knowledge or ignorance of safe working process. If the person is working carelessly, he knows the process but he is not ready to maintain all this. Lack of knowledge, if the person is not competent about that machine or about that work or about that particular equipment, then also it is one of the unsafe action. Safe working process ignorance, if the person is ignoring the safe working process. Unsafe act is concerned with the human being and can be corrected by the action of the human being only. It means unsafe action is the maloperation of a person. So who has to correct it? The person only has to correct it. For correcting action, proper training and guidance can be suggested to the concerned worker. If the worker is not working properly, he is he don't know about the process properly, or he is ignoring the safe working process, then we have to give him proper training and we have to give him proper guidance. Then only the unsafe actions, accidents due to unsafe actions can be corrected. So, some examples of unsafe actions are explained below. So, in this picture, one of the unsafe action is the person is not wearing the helmet but working in that area. So, helmet is one of the PP which is always used for protecting our head, but he is not using it, he has kept it aside. So, it is one of the unsafe action. Some other actions are operating any machinery without having proper authority. If the person has no proper authority to work in any machinery or operating any machinery, then it will lead to accident. Operating or working at unsafe speed. If the person is working beyond the speed limit, then it will lead to accident. As an example, if you are driving our vehicles more than the safe limit, then it will lead to accident. Using unsafe equipment or equipments unsafely. So, if the equipment is not okay, if the equipment is damaged, if we are using it, then it will lead to accident. Otherwise, the equipment is okay, in good condition, but we are using it incorrectly, then also it will lead to accident. Unsafe loading, placing and stacking. In case of material handling, if you are loading the material improperly, placing the material improperly, or stacking the materials improperly, then it will lead to accident. Making safety devices inoperative. Some persons are there who makes the safety devices inoperative, who skips some process by doing some mal operations with some of the part of the machinery, then it will lead to accident. Taking unsafe posture. There is some ergonomics which should be maintained in our working area. But if it is not maintained properly, the posture of the person is not okay, then it will lead to accident. Loading or unloading equipment while the machine is moving. If we are loading or unloading the materials or any equipments while the machinery is in motion or the machinery is in moving condition. Failure to use proper PPE. There are many types of PPEs. If we are not using them at appropriate places or in particular works, then it will lead to accident. Improper lifting. There is also process of lifting, safe lifting process, if we are not maintaining it properly. Servicing equipment while it is in motion. If any equipment is in motion but we are not servicing it properly, if equipment is motion but we are servicing it in that time, in that motion time, then it will lead to accident. Use of drug or alcohol at working time or smoking in fire prone area. If the person comes to his work area with drugs or alcohol, then misunderstanding will happen. He will not do any good operations. So ultimately it will lead to an accident. And also smoking in fire prone area. Smoking zones are there in industries. In that zone only you can smoke. But if you are smoking here and there in the industry or in some fire prone areas of the industry, then it will lead to accident. Then we will study about unsafe condition. Unsafe condition is the condition which unsafe condition means existence of a mechanical, physical, chemical or environmental condition or situation or state of affairs which may cause hazard or accident. So the presence of any wrong mechanical situation or any wrong physical or chemical or environmental condition or situation which leads to accident, then it is known as unsafe condition. Means the condition of the work area is not safe. We will say it as unsafe condition. The unsafe conditions might be result of any unsafe action or accidental failure or alteration of the safe condition. If we are altering, if the condition or safe condition is altered due to some reason, then it will lead to accident. So in this picture, it is one of the unsafe condition. It means the wire is tangled in such a condition that if one person passing there without looking it, he may fall down and will face an accident. It is an example of unsafe condition. So let's see some other examples of unsafe conditions. Unguarded machine or damaged guard of machines. If the machine is unguarded, means no presence of guarding or guarding is there but it is in damaged condition, it is not in good condition. This is one of the unsafe condition. Guards of improper height, strength and mesh, etc. Guard is there but it is not, its height is not proper, it is not strength enough. Defective, rough, slippery work surface. If the work surface is defective, if the work surface is rough or it is slippery, any liquid or water or anything is falling on the surface, then it will lead to accident. Unsafe design of tools, plant, machine, layout or equipment. If all these things are not designed properly, then it will lead to accident. Poor housekeeping, obstacles on moving paths, etc. If the housekeeping is not poor, housekeeping means place for everything and everything in their proper place. If this housekeeping is not maintained properly, then it will lead to accident. Obstacles on moving paths. Whatever paths are there to move on, if these are full of materials are falling here and there on the path. Inadequate light and source of glare, etc. If light is not proper means misunderstanding will happen. Whatever things are available we cannot see it properly, then it will lead to accident. And source of glare means excessive light. If excessive light is there, we cannot see anything, so it will lead to accident. Inadequate ventilation and improper source of air. If the ventilation is inadequate, is not sufficient, or the source of air is impure, means the whatever air is coming to the work area, it is not pure, then it will lead to accident. Unsafe process. Safe working process is provided, but it is not one of the safe process. It is unsafe process. Inadequate warning system. In our industry, we have to keep warning systems everywhere. Due to that warning systems, one person can be cautious about the existing hazard, but if it is not available in the work area. Fire and explosion hazards. High noise or vibration. If the noise or and vibration is very high, we have to control it. Hazardous dust, gas, fumes, etc. It also may lead to accident. Thank you for watching. If you are new in my channel, please like, share and subscribe.